Welcome in. It is Kevin's Weather on the Road here tonight. And here we go once again, hitting the streets around parts of central Illinois to talk about some weather. Now, I always like to kind of tease you guys a little bit, not tell you exactly where we are looking. I do like the car in front of me, though. It's got Cubs logos on it. That's a nice thing. But we are here in another nice little town that maybe some of you may be able to figure out the location of here in just a little bit when we come towards the downtown area. I can tell you this, as you can see on the camera here as well, it is a cloudy day across central Illinois, but at least we're not getting poured on here today. So the big question is, what about as we head into the rest of the weekend? Well, we're going to be answering that question for you in the forecast, so stick around, and then we'll tell you exactly where we're at. With Kevin's Weather on the Road on this Friday night, WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Mourning the loss of a state trooper, how he was honored during his final trip home. Plus, a church was destroyed in a fire this morning, while the pastor says this is not the end for it.
And the U.S. is getting millions of single-dose COVID shots when they could be ready to go in your arm.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
A state trooper is being honored after dying in a crash yesterday. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The body of Trooper Todd Hanneken was transported in a procession to a funeral home not long ago. WCIA 3's Bryce Beament is live in Mount Zion. So, Bryce, what did you see out there?
Well, first responders lined the streets between Illinois Route 121 and Main Street. But as you can see behind me, you can see officers and his loved ones are right outside the stores where they just brought Illinois State Trooper Todd Hanneken. Now, the trooper passed away just yesterday after hitting a tree on Route 10 in Bonneville. He was taken to an Urbana hospital. Doctors tried to save him, but he soon passed away. Today, he was transported to a funeral home in Mount Zion. The procession included his loved ones, state police, Macon County Sheriff's Department, fire departments, and more. The Mount Zion Fire District actually encouraged people on Facebook to come out and line the streets, and they did just that. And they were saluting them as they drove on past. But again, they're right outside these doors right now. But I will have an update for you at 6. In Mount Zion, I'm Bryce Beament, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Bryce, thank you so much. Now, people throughout Macon County are also paying their respects to Trooper Hanneken. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays is with us now. So, Jamie, how is the community remembering him?
Driving throughout Mount Zion and Long Creek, which was just a few miles away, I could see signs with his name on it and several flags at half-staff. I spoke to several neighbors. He was from Macon County and graduated from Mount Zion High School. Hanneken was assigned to District 10 with the Illinois State Police and was a 20-year veteran. People who knew him described him as someone who was always smiling and willing to help others. I spoke to a classmate who went to school with Trooper Hanneken.
Anytime you would run into Todd, it didn't matter how long you hadn't seen each other, he always had a smile to give and a kind word for you. He was just a genuine person, never had a bad thing to say about anybody.
Hanneken was 45 years old, a husband and father of 2. Illinois State Police is asking for the community support and prayers during this time. Back to you, Jennifer.
Jamie, thank you. The Macon County Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook, they said, quote, Trooper Hanneken will certainly be missed. Our deepest condolences go out to his family at home and at the Illinois State Police.
People are also showing support for the spouses of officers. The National Police Wives Association is hosting a peer support call for those directly impacted by Trooper Hanneken's death. The director of peer support says these video calls are a place where partners can share their stories without judgment. She says it's important for spouses to talk to others who understand what they're going through. People are gathering to honor the lives lost in a mass shooting in Atlanta. 8 people died last week. 6 were women of Asian descent. Tonight's vigil will recognize those victims and other violence against Asian Americans. Started about 15 minutes ago at Beckman Quad at the U of I. People were asked to wear a mask and bring flowers or a sign.
A 7-year-old boy from Streator was murdered 18 years ago today. The case has never been solved. Dalton Misarchik was reported missing on March 26, 2003. His body was found the next day in the Vermilion River. State police haven't stopped trying to find his killer. They've investigated roughly 2,000 leads so far. There is a $50,000 reward for any information that could lead to an arrest. Farmer City Police need your help trying to find some thieves. They want to know who the man and woman are in these pictures. Here's the first one of the man. The Huck's gas station was hit on March 16th. Now, the woman you're going to see in just a little bit, they say she was suspected of stealing a jar that was collecting money for charity. Police say the two were in a silver or gray colored Ford Mustang. If you know who they are, call police.
Firefighters are working to learn what caused a church to catch fire in Douglas County. It happened at Sunnyside Mennonite Church in Chesterville. Crews got the call around 2 this morning. The Arthur Fire Chief says the flames were through the roof when they arrived. The church pastor says the congregation includes about 150 members.
This is not the church. I mean, what you see is a building that has burned and collapsed, but the church is still alive, and we're going to rise up and continue worshiping.
Chief says the fire started in the north end of the church, but the state fire marshal will determine an exact cause. Traffic is moving on a section of I-57 after a semi went off the road and into a ditch. Happened this morning around 9:30 near the Posodum exit. State police say the semi-trailer ran off the right side of the southbound lanes. Traffic was rerouted to Highway 45 while the scene was cleared. No one was hurt.
Springfield mayor has fired the city's economic director. The mayor's office announced that the mayor requested Val Yazel's resignation yesterday. Yazel played a big part in organizing plans for the homeless shelter on 11th Street before the mayor changed his plans and went against the location.
The governor's worried about a resurgence in COVID cases. The steps he's taking to bring those numbers down.
And also this.
The White House reports new vaccine milestones today as states prepare to receive millions more doses of the country's third coronavirus shot. I'm Jessie Tenor in Washington, and all of that story coming up.